Hey guys, good morning. Welcome back to the channel. As you guys can see, we changed up the style of the vlogs for this time. We're more in the car. Nessa came in clutch and she brought all the camera equipment last minute. We usually forget it, and we always want to do this style of vlogs, but yeah, we forget the camera in the morning. We just dropped our kids off at school. We usually got to do that, and yeah, we just head to the shop and start working. But yeah, right now we just pretty much dropped off our kids at school. It's a nice day today. It's cloudy out, check it out. Driving in a school zone, probably shouldn't be vlogging. But yeah, right now we're gonna go, and we have about 2 hours before we gotta go. And before we gotta go to the shop and start the header install. But right now we're gonna go out and get some pictures of the car. This is what we like to do. We like to go out, get pictures of the car, and yeah, all the pictures you guys see on Instagram, we pretty much take on ourselves. This is what we do in the mornings, and we have some free time. We go out, get some pictures. We're about to go to one of our, well, I don't really know where it's at, but Nessa's telling me about a spot right now that we should go to. So we're gonna go to some spot. Wait, where is it?
You'll see right now. When we get there, you're gonna be like, oh, I remember. We've been there before.
Where is it at?
It's right down the street.
Okay. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and go right now. Take some pictures of the car. Nice cloudy day today, so we'll get some pretty good content. And yeah, we'll just throw a polarizer on there, get rid of the glare, and we'll be set. Let me get something to kind of hang up the camera up here.
That's a good spot, huh?
Yeah, I need to get something to hang up the camera here somewhere. That'd be pretty cool. I need to look up some, and some SD cards. I gotta buy more SD cards because, yeah, a lot of the SD cards are full just from recording, working at the shop and stuff like that. So, yeah, we gotta order some SD cards, get a mount to mount the camera up to the windshield, and yeah. Today at the shop, we don't have too much. We just have header install, splitter install, and banner install. So pretty chill day. Oh, okay. Oh yeah. Oh, okay, sick. Yeah. So I know what she's talking about now. So we're gonna go underneath. Yeah, we're gonna go underneath the bridge. Pretty sick spot. We haven't been here in a while. Here, I'll put some pictures up.
It's been like 2 years.
Yeah, I'll put some pictures up right here of when I used to have my Mustang. And we came down here and got some pictures, and we never came back with hers.
And then I never wanted to come alone because I used to take all my pictures by myself in the morning too.
Yeah, there's homeless around here.
There's like homeless, and then I don't think it's a place for a girl to be alone.
Yeah, we're gonna go there real quick. So there's like a car wash here, and behind the car wash there's actually a church with a big old parking lot. And
around that
and behind there there's like a bridge. You go down a hill. Good thing we got the airlift performance kit, so we can go ahead and just air up and go down this little hill. Okay, so right now this is the spot we're telling you guys about. So it's like a pretty big parking lot, and then we go in a little bit off-road here, and underneath this bridge we'll get some nice pictures right there.
We can even go in there. They opened that gate.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that wasn't open before. Nice spot here, and then right underneath the.
Hey, we should do a next
the shadow of the bridge. Here. Yeah, that'd
Bring
be
all
sick.
the next level cars down here. Get some pictures.
Hell yeah.
This doesn't look as scary as I remember it.
Yeah, I think they cleaned it up a lot because they recently upgraded this church and stuff.
Yeah, because yeah, it looks clean now. I don't see people living up there anymore.
Probably kicked out all the homeless. Or they maybe helped them out. I don't know. One of the two. Probably helped them out. Alright, but there's a lot of dirt here in the center. So that's kind of going to mess up the shots a little bit. Like the angle of the car, I think there's good. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and air the car out real quick. Alright, so let's go outside, see what it looks like. Do you have a polarizer?
Yep.
Oh yeah, nice. Nessa came in ready today. All right, so here, let's check it out. Super sick spot out here. We got a little bit of grass in the front. Probably should have parked it over here on this side.
Right there's nice, but maybe more back.
No, probably should have parked it here. You want to move it? You want to move it? I'll move it. All right, I'll move the car real quick.
Right there.
Alright guys, so check it out. Super sick spot to take pictures here. We live in San Diego. I don't know if we said that before. You guys probably already know that. But this is in Lakeside? Yeah, this is in Lakeside. Yeah, check it out. Car looks super sick right here. As you guys can see, the car has like this white glare here. So this is what the polarizer's for. Get rid of that white glare on the windshield, on top of the hood, the back area. I'll show you guys what it looks like real quick. Here, let's throw on the polarizer. Alright, so that's what the polarizer on. As you can see pretty much the glares. So I'm gonna spin the polarizer around. And you can see right there how the back of the car right here is white. And as soon as I spin the polarizer, I'm gonna place it on that area. It cleans it up. I usually like to place the polarized area on the front end of the car. Just nice little pictures. And yeah, it really cleans it up in the front. So that's kind of where I like to put it. Well, we'll go ahead and get some pictures of it real quick. And yeah, see what we can get here right now with this nice beautiful day in San Diego. Alright guys, so there it is. We just finished up the photo shoot real quick. We moved the car from back there to up here, and yeah, got some pretty sick shots. If you guys want to see those, make sure to go check them out on Instagram. The Instagram for this car is nextlevel.s550. So you guys can see it right there. That's the Instagram. So yeah, if you guys want to see more of the pictures and all that stuff for the car that we post, you guys can go ahead and get that on there. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and go to the shop. We already got a lot of pictures of it. We might go to another place, get some pictures. We don't know yet.
I say we go to Red Bull.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get a Red Bull real quick. Start the header install and yeah, get to work. Alright, let's go. Yeah, this is what we used to do when we first started our Instagram and all that stuff. We just drive around together in both of our Mustangs and take pictures and all that. And yeah, kind of going back towards that again, getting that going.
Those are fun.
Yeah.
Just drive up and down and just fucking
we'd get lost
and take pictures.
Yeah, we just go stop at a gas station and buy a bunch of munchies.
We'd end up 3 hours up north.
Yeah, we'd get lost like 3 hours away.
By going through the back roads.
Yeah, and then we just stop, get a bunch of content, and yeah, that was sick.
We have to go to the oranges.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Too bad I don't think we have time right now, but we gotta go to the oranges.
Yeah, that was a really sick spot. And there's it's like
Another
a camp. Yeah, it's like a camp going up north a little bit. And there's some pretty nice spots up there too to get some pictures. You got oranges, so like the oranges and the green trees really pop out in the back, and the car stands out. Pretty nice place to take pictures.
We'll put a picture right here.
Oh yeah, put a picture right here from when we were there and got some pictures. Alright, just got a little snack from the gas station. You guys taste these Red Bulls? They're amazing. They're so bomb. This is the, what are these? The
Tropical.
Yellow edition, yeah, Tropical is bomb. You guys should try this. Don't even taste like an energy drink. You just chug it. Yeah, so good. Oh, so now we're gonna go ahead and just head to the shop now, right? That's all we got. We ain't got nothing else to do.
That's it.
Don't forget to raise the car. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Right now we're gonna go ahead and head to the shop, and yeah, we're gonna get we're gonna do some headers today, so we're gonna go ahead and get started with the headers. And yeah, that car is a ProCharge P1. I don't think it's a P1. I think it's just a P1. So it's already supercharged, adding the headers and all that stuff to the car. It's gonna be super nice. But yeah, we'll go ahead and talk about that once we get to the shop. Right now we're just gonna go head over there, and yeah, we'll see you guys in a bit. All right, guys, so we're back. We're here at the shop.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go inside, get to work. Bring all the camera equipment. Gotta edit some pictures right now. Gonna do that. Yeah. Gotta edit some pictures that we took right now.
And videos, there's too much content.
Oh yeah,
It's
videos.
filling up all our computer. It's filling up all our phones. We ain't got no space no more.
The 128 gigabyte phones are all full with like hyperlapse, time lapse, and all that stuff.
You gotta flip it.
Oh yeah, we open now. There you go. Guys, for those of you that don't know, this is what our lobby currently looks like. Still working on upgrading. We have another room on that side that we wanted to make like a shop and stuff. So, yeah, we still got to do that later. But yeah, this is the lobby for you. That for those of you that come in, some of you guys already know this. And but yeah, those of you that haven't been here, we just have a couch here, TV. You guys can watch some. We let the customers watch TV and all that stuff here. So, you guys are set. If you guys want to come by, chill for a few hours while you guys are getting work done to your cars. Yeah, so just head over to the garage and show you guys what we're gonna be doing today. Alright guys, like I was telling you guys earlier, today we have a header install. We're gonna be doing a header install on this ProCharger P1 SC Supercharged Mustang. This is a 2016, I believe. Customer just got it a few months ago actually. He got it in September or August, and he already supercharged it, got bumpers, wheels, and we're about to do the headers, you know, let this thing breathe. And yeah, just let all the horses out the back the way it's supposed to be, you know, give it that extra horsepower. For those of you who don't know, when you're supercharged, you actually get a lot more power out of the header. So you're looking at, you know, 30 to 50 depending on your tuning and all that stuff, how aggressive your tune is. You do squeeze a bit more horsepower out of the headers than if you're in NA build. This car currently has the stock headers, cats, all that stuff. He just did an X pipe, so you got an X pipe. I'll go ahead and show you. Got to get this car out the way from underneath. But he has the X pipe there, stock mufflers. So he wants to go ahead and keep that stock look going. So, you know, in case he gets pulled over, he doesn't get too much attention. You know, you're still be able to smell it, and you're gonna be able to tell that there's that it's not stock headers in there, but. You know, so the more low-key you can lay around here in California with all the crazy laws going on, the better. So that's what the customer is trying to do, you know. He's not trying to get too much attention, get state ref, all that stuff, because then he has to go back to stock headers and all that stuff. But that's another good thing. It's a bolt-on, so if you ever do get pulled over since state ref, you can go ahead and remove the headers, put your old headers back on, and get all that done. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and take this car out of here and start working on that one, getting the stock headers out of there and finishing up that car today. And yeah, another thing, I don't know how good the audio is on this. We are working on getting a microphone. I had one, but I lost it. But yeah, I'm getting a microphone, and hopefully, you know, improve the audio. Should be getting here tomorrow or maybe in 2 days. Amazon love that 2-day shipping. But yeah, here are the headers, so check it out. These are the Bbk long tube headers. So he has the lead pipes with the step downs for the OEM clamps and all that stuff. So it's pretty much just a straight bolt on. Here are the headers in the chrome finish. And yeah, you pretty much have all the clamps you need. These are the clamps for the flange that it has on the headers over here. And you got the O2 extensions and all the studs and bolts to go ahead and replace the stock studs that are going to be going in there. Yeah, we'll go ahead and just show you guys pretty much just a quick tutorial if you want that, and you know, little tips and tricks in case you're doing this at home and stuff like that and you want to attempt this. We've done it on jack stands, so it's possible to do it on jack stands. It's a little bit more pain in the butt, but it's doable. We've done quite a few on jack stands. But the lift definitely helps out, having all that, having this in here, all the tools and all that stuff. We'll be showing you what you're gonna need. You do need some special tools. You can't just use your normal wrenches. You need some shorter wrenches, but we'll go ahead and show you all that stuff once we're working on the car. And yeah, let's go ahead and get started on the headers, getting this car out of here. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and turn on the car, show you guys what it sounds like right now, and then just show you guys what it sounds like after the headers. It's gonna be a pretty big difference, you know. Can't wait to see what it sounds like with the X-Pipe soft mufflers and their headers and the blower. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started today and working on this car. Alright guys, so we got the car down. We're about to get started with the header install. Got Manny over here designing some decals.
We'll get out of here.
So yeah, Manny's right now, we had a customer just come in right now. He wants to do some custom decals for his rear window. As you guys know, we do sell these on our website, so we sell custom cutouts and stuff like that. So Manny's making a American Distress flag for his quarter window, along with a Scat B and a SRT logo on there to make it custom. We're gonna be doing that in red. We also just installed his windshield banner, so we got that on there. And yeah, he's gonna go ahead and get red and be matching the banner up front. So that's what's gonna be done to this one. Alright guys, so we're gonna go ahead and get started with dropping the exhaust of the car. That's the first thing you gotta do to go ahead and get started on this header install. So what you're gonna be doing is, I already went ahead and removed one of the 13mm bolts here. You're gonna go ahead and remove both of these. And then you also have another hanger on this side, one per muffler side. So you gotta remove another two 13mm bolts off of here. So as you can see, let me see if you guys can, I can show you guys the bolts right there. So you have one right there. So you have this one there, and then you have another one up top right there. So we're gonna go ahead and just be pulling those off. And then you're gonna also be loosening up these. And then we're gonna slide these clamps off, get that done real quick and get this exhaust off. Alright guys, so we got the exhaust all loosened up. We removed all the bolts. We're gonna go ahead and get it off the car now. So after you remove the bolts, you can go ahead and remove the hangers, the two rear hangers from the top, and then the same thing with the center one. Right, so now with the exhaust off, we can go ahead and get started with removing the headers. So these are the two headers here. Here's the catalytic converter for the left hand side, and here's the right hand side. The right hand side thing we got to do is remove the starter to get access to the motor mounts. We do have to remove those in order to get access to the header bolts, so we're gonna have to remove that. And then for the driver side, we're gonna be removing the steering shaft in order to get access to the motor mount bolts. And then yeah, that's going to give us access to the header bolts. And then we're going to be unplugging the O2 sensors. And yeah, so right now we're going to go ahead and get started with removing the steering shaft. It's going to be a torque spit. I think it's like T45 or T40, something like that. We're going to check that out right now. And getting the starter off of the car. It's going to be 3 10mm bolts, another 10 here for the negative, and a 13 I believe for the positive. Yeah, let's go ahead and get those two pieces removed in order to get access to the mounts. Alright, so one thing with the steering shaft, it's a T40 bolt. So one thing you want to go ahead and do is grab a Sharpie, and you want to go ahead and mark the position. That way when you go ahead and return it back, you put it in the exact same position. That way nothing gets messed with. So we're going to be removing this T40 bolt from right here. And that's going to let go of the steering shaft, and we could pull that out and have access to the motor mount. So let's do that real quick. Alright, so one thing you want to make sure you go ahead and do before you remove the starter is you want to unplug your positive battery terminal. So you're going to go ahead and remove this lid. You're normally going to have 3 clips here that are holding this down in these 3 areas. You can go ahead and pop those out. And then you're going to have this 10mm right here you can just loosen and remove. And yeah, check it out. As I was telling you guys, this car is ProCharger Supercharged. And yeah, check it out. This thing's putting down about 600 wheel horsepower. That's what the owner told me. So this thing is pretty dang fast. And adding the headers on there is just gonna make it, you know, give you another 30 to 50 horsepower, just what you need to go ahead and let this thing breathe a little better. And yeah, one thing I'm noticing about this ProCharger setup is that it's actually mounted on this side, kind of like a Vortec Paxton setup. Like I was telling you guys, I had one of these on my car before, and it was actually mounted on this side. And yeah, so that's kind of what I'm noticing is a little different from my kit. This might be a newer kit that they made now or something like that. And yeah, so yeah, that's pretty much that. There's the engine bay of this beast. And yeah, I can't wait to see what it sounds like after we do the headers. It's gonna be sounding pretty dang good. So yeah, let's go ahead and put the car back up, unplug the battery, put the car back up, and remove the starter. Alright guys, so we got the starter off of the car, and like I was telling you guys, it's 3 10mm that are holding the starter onto the trans. So you can see it right there. You got one here. And then you got another one right here. Let me go ahead and move this light so you guys can see. So you got one here, one right here, and then the other one you guys got up here. This one's a little harder to get, so you're gonna need a swivel to go ahead and get that one off. But yeah, once you get that off, you just you actually first got to remove the 13mm for the positive and the 10 for the negative. And yeah, that's going to be that. And then for this side, we got the steering shaft disconnected. So as you can see, once you loosen up this bolt, you just go ahead and you actually remove the bolt, and then you can go ahead and just slip this out of place. And yeah, that's pretty much that. And the marks are there, so you can go ahead and return it once you start putting the car together. But yeah, next thing is going to be hoisting up the motor. We're going to go ahead and hold it up in order to get the motor mounts off. We're going to be pulling off both of the motor mounts. So we're going to be removing both of these. It's a bunch of 14mm bolts that we got to remove. But yeah, you also have a 15mm nut up here that you got to remove from the top. So we're going to be putting the car down right now, removing both of those 15mm in order for us to be able to hoist the motor up. And then loosen up the other four. Yeah, I believe four bolts per mount. And then this one actually over here has negative on there that you got to pull off first. And then this one is pretty much just for the bolts, and then the 115 over here also. So we're gonna go ahead and put the motor down real quick, and then use a combination of extensions in order to remove this first 15mm bolt from up here. Look at that, we got the top mount bolts off. It's those two 15mm nuts, so it's these two right here. You're gonna have two of these, and then we use a combination of extensions along with the swivel to remove these. So you're gonna have two of these right here. So you have both of these. You have one here on this side, and then you have the other one on this other side here. A little harder to get to, but you can get to it. Alright guys, so we got the hoist on the car. We already went ahead and hoisted up the motor a little bit just to go ahead and get the mounts lifted up. Now we're going to go ahead and remove all the bolts in order to get the mounts out. We already went ahead and removed the two 50mm studs, the nuts from up top. So yeah, the only thing holding them down are the bolts holding it down against the block. So we're going to go ahead and pull those out real quick, get the mounts out, and then start getting the headers out. We just finished removing the second motor mount. As you can see, the driver's side has already been removed. Now we have access to all of the header bolts from down here. Pretty easy to get them off once you remove the mount, and then it comes off with all of this. And then for the passenger side, so we already went ahead and removed all the bolts from the mount, and once you get them off, you pretty much just lift the mount up and take the mount out just like that. Go ahead and put this on the cart. And like I was telling you guys, for the passenger side, you're gonna have a rear 15mm holding onto this negative. So it's gonna be holding it onto with a nut, and then underneath that nut you actually have the 13mm stud that's actually holding the mount to the block. So you're gonna have to remove the 15 and then the 13. And yeah, you get them off, and now we have access to all the header bolts from down here. So now it's pretty much just removing the header bolts, unplugging the O2 sensors, and pulling out the stock headers. So busy day today. We have another customer that just came in for a splitter install. So this splitter, check it out, really nice finish to it. It currently has the protective film on it, but I really like this one because it comes with this little protection on the front of the splitter. So as you guys can see right here, it has that little protection on there, and then it also has some little fins that go on the side. Right now it is a little warped, but once we go ahead and install it, it'll go ahead and just straighten out. But it does have these little fins here, so these little wiglets go on the side, I believe, somewhere right here, and so they go like right there. So right now we're gonna go ahead and install those. Once it's on the once the splitter's on the car, we're gonna go ahead and install these. But yeah, these things look pretty sick. These are made by, who makes this splitter?
It's right there on the paper. LV something.
Oh, LVA. So this is who the splitter is made by. So the splitter is made by LVA. Don't know who that is. But yeah, it's a really nice splitter, nice finish to it. It's for a California splitter, California special. Comes with splitter rods and side fins. And yeah, it's about $300 for this splitter. We're going to show you guys what it looks like. Right now Manny's putting the car up on the quick jacks. He's going to be doing this while I'm finishing up the headers in the back. But yeah, he's going to go ahead and start removing the bumper, and then pretty much installing it onto the belly pan is what it mostly grabs onto. Yeah, this splitter comes with all the hardware needed. So as you can see here, it has all the hardware for the splitter, and then it has this smaller hardware for the little fins that go on the side of it. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get that installed onto the car and show you guys what it looks like, in case any of you guys want to go and get this for your car. Before you guys do, you guys can go ahead and do that. Manny is finishing up the splitter, getting all that done. We'll go ahead and check back with him on that, so we can show you guys how it's mounted and all that stuff, splitter rods. And but yeah, we'll show you guys that in a bit. Right now we're going back to this car. We're doing the headers. We already removed all the bolts. This header's pretty much ready to come out of the car. Right now we just got to disconnect the O2 sensors. So this one is a manual transmission, so it's pretty easy clearance wise to get to the O2 sensors. You have one up here on this side. You can just go ahead and use my left hand and get the sensor unplugged. Alright, move the line from here. I'm gonna go ahead and put the camera down real quick and unplug the O2 sensors. So you have one plug here, and the other plug is up front. So the other plug is right here up front. This one's pretty quick and easy to get to. Here, let's go ahead and get this off. Here, I need both hands to get them off, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and remove those two, and the header's pretty much loose, ready to come out. So we're gonna get this one off and then repeat the same thing on the other side. So as you can see, we got the first header out. We're gonna be going ahead and removing the stock studs. So you're gonna use a 1/4 socket, and just gonna go ahead and turn these counterclockwise and get them all out. You're gonna go ahead and remove all of them. You are gonna be using some studs that Bbk sends for the two corner mounting points, and then for the other ones you're going to be using screws that they sent over. So pretty much you're going to be using 6 screws, 2 studs, 2 nuts on the new headers along with the new gasket. And yeah, so we're going to go ahead and remove the studs and then go on and repeat the same thing on the other side. So the headers out, check them out. We got them right here, got them on the ground. We still got to pull off the O2 sensors. So other than that, these are going to be stored or junked away. When we're removing the passenger side, you could actually hear there's already pieces in there that are loose. So most likely that catalytic converter was probably clogged or something. So he was losing some performance from that. So really good thing he's upgrading to the off-road headers, and he won't have to deal with that anymore. And yeah, that could cause some other issues if he didn't catch that in time. So really good thing that we got this out the way before it caused any issues with the motor or anything like that. But yeah, check it out. We got all of these studs out of the car. We went ahead and removed the passenger side studs, driver side, everything's pretty much out, cleaned up. Right now we're gonna go ahead and get started with installing the Bbk studs on the four corners, just to go ahead and mount the headers onto there, and then the rest of the headers are going to be using bolts. And yeah, these are the old gaskets, going to be trash also. And yeah, let's go ahead and get started with putting the Bbk long tubes on there. And yeah, check out over here, Nessa's installing these overlays on this car that we're doing the splitter on. So she installed our partial taillight overlays. You could see, I don't know if you guys could see there, but it's pretty much this strip on the outside. So she already installed all three. This is what it looks like after they're installed, and this is what it looks like before. So nice touch, subtle, makes quite a bit difference. Check them out. And yeah, it looked great. And then we also installed the headlight amber deletes. So Nessa got those on there also. There you go. Got them both done. And yeah, Manny's finishing up the splitter. He's just putting on the rods real quick. And yeah, this thing came out great. Looks super nice. Check it out. Has the gloss black, so it definitely looks really clean. And right now he still has to do the fins. So this is the last things left. 2 fins on the sides. Yeah, really cool. Not a lot of splitters have these, and these also just get bolted on with hardware. Everything's included, like I was telling you guys. So you know, they go ahead and give you the these nice washers to go ahead and just look real nice on there. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started with putting on the Bbk headers, and then I'll show you guys what this car looks like after Manny finishes up the install, which shouldn't be too long from now, and Nessa cleans up finishes up the other side. So we're back. Manny's just finishing up the splitter. Let's go ahead and check it out. Check it out, guys. This is the liquid vinyl, I believe. They make this splitter, and yeah, man, this thing looks great. It comes with the red splitter rod as an option, and then you could also add all the little wiglets on the side. So these little wiglets right here, you can go ahead and add them on as an option. And yeah, Manny's just getting the quick jacks out, but yeah, he finished up this thing while I was doing the headers, and we also got the headers in. I'll show you that right now. And yeah, like I was saying, guys, Nessa got the amber delete on there. So if you guys want that, make sure to check the link in the description. We sell them on our website, along with the rear partial taillight overlays. So we have the tri-bars. So these little tri-bars here, 3 little bars, just this outer layer of the bars is a overlay. Check them out. Subtle little change. And yeah, we'll go ahead and have a link in the description for the splitter by Liquid Vinyl, along with all the overlays. And yeah, this car's gonna go ahead and go out. Man's gonna take it to the customer right now. And then let's go over here and check out the headers coming along nicely. As you can see, we got both headers in there. We got the front O2 sensor swapped over. We just gotta tighten this one. This one's already tightened. This one's just, we're working on tightening this one right now. And yeah, once we go ahead and tighten this one, we can go ahead and put the motor mount, starter, the steering shaft back in. And yeah, this car's gonna be done a little later tonight.
Wow, oh my gosh. Woo!
Nice and shiny.
Yeah, I like it. Woo!
It's from Liquid Vinyl, right?
Yeah.
And then you got the color matching rods. That looks really nice with the color matching rods.
Oh my god, you look amazing.
Oh yeah, what's next?
Can I take a picture?
Yeah. What's next for your car? What are you gonna do
maybe
next?
I'm gonna air lip suspension next time.
You're gonna start looking like those over there, huh?
Those Thank you, next level.
You're welcome. But yeah, it's these tri-bar overlays.
It's great.
With the amber deletes, the splitter. Yeah, looks super nice. One more. What do you think?
Oh, that was amazing.
Amazing.
I
That's
like
good.
it. Woo.
That's good to hear.
Thank you.
So we got the headers on. Check it out. Headers are both completely installed, all bolted down. Now we're pretty much ready to install the motor mounts, the steering shaft, and the starter, and that's going to be it. Then we're going to go ahead and connect the lead pipes and throw the exhaust back on, and that's pretty much it for this header install. There's not much left. We're gonna go ahead and finish it up tonight. Right now, Manny and Ness are knocking out this windshield banner that we're installing. They're putting a black strip. So anybody got a club or anything like that, you guys want to put your club banners on vehicles, really good way to advertise and get the word out there about your club. This is what we're doing right now. We're installing a club banner along with a black strip in the back to give it that nice accent. And yeah, they're knocking this out real quick. I'm gonna go finish up the headers and get this thing done. Alright guys, so check it out. We got the headers on, all the O2 sensors are on. We got the lead pipes on. We're ready to throw on the exhaust, finish this thing up. And yeah, this thing looks great. Headers look awesome in there. We got the motor mounts on, drop the motor again. The steering shaft is back on. We still got to go ahead and put those two 15mm nuts on top for the motor mounts. Just secure them down, and that's pretty much it. This thing is complete. We're gonna go ahead and turn it on right now. That way you guys can see what it sounds like. And yeah, let's go ahead and throw the exhaust back on and finish this thing up. Alright guys, so it's all done. The headers are installed. All the O2 sensors are strapped down. Nothing's loose. Just the last thing we got to do is go ahead and connect the battery terminal and the two 50mm on the motor mounts, and everything is done. Let's go ahead and put the car down, get that done up there, and see how this thing sounds. So there it is. The headers are completely finished. Time to turn this thing on and hear how it sounds. You want to turn it on real quick? Bbk Headers, X pipes, stock mufflers, and then he has exhaust cut out. And yeah, let's see the way it sounds. Sounds good. You can just hear that blower spooling. That's what it sounds like. Damn, this thing sounds badass. There it is. The Bbk off-road long tube headers are installed on this Pro Charger. And check it out. P1 SC kit. You know, it's not gonna be able to breathe properly. As you guys saw, the stock cats were pretty much collapsed already. Which one was it? Not this one. This one. So you could see in there, they're already falling apart just from the heat that these Pro Chargers produce. Just, you know, a lot more horsepower going out the back, and yeah, the stock exhaust system's not meant for that. So, you know, really good. The customer upgraded to the off-road headers. He's not going to have any issues with that anymore. He pretty much just needs to load a tune. That way he gains the proper horsepower that he's supposed to be gaining. And he doesn't get a check engine light, turn off the rear O2s. And yeah, this thing is pretty much set, ready to go. Customer's going to pick it up tomorrow. We're going to go ahead and get his reaction. But we're going to go ahead and call it a night here. It's already late. We're going to close up. He's going to pick it up tomorrow morning. So we'll be back for the customer's reaction. So it's the next day in the morning. Brandon's here, about to see how his car sounds with the Bbk long tubes. And yeah, he's about here for the first time. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Way louder. calms down after a little while, but those cold starts, yeah.
That's killer.
Hell yeah. So I'm here with Brandon, but he's about to give me a ride on his his Supercharged Mustang. See how it feels. See if he could feel any different with the headers now. Definitely sounds a lot more aggressive. Those downshifts are gonna be so sick now. There it is. The car is wicked fast. Sounds so good now with the headers. Big difference. As I told you guys, he had the stock mufflers on there, and just doing the headers with the cutout he had. Big difference in the sound of the exhaust. Pretty much sounded stock before, and yeah, now that thing just screams down the road. Downshift super aggressive. He really loved the car. Sounded really sick. We're gonna go ahead and end the vlog here. If you guys liked it, leave a like, comment down below, and we'll see you guys on the next one.